Hey everybody, welcome back to operations. So here we have the WTE recycling job or yard jobs all set. They're taking off, headed west to WTE Recycling. And here we have the old GP9 making its way over to track 5. They got to pick up sand covered hopper, so it's kind of an extra job that they're gonna do. There's the WTE recycling list. There's EDSP switch list. So another crew is going to be building the East Deerfield, Springfield train. And there's the East End Yard crew picking up that hopper to bring to the fuel tracks. Now back over at WTE, they've reached the job. They're going to get their pickups. They get 2 cars, there's 2 tracks, so there's 4 cars they're picking up and they're setting out 2 cars. I believe that's track 1 they're on. And they got all their pickups. So they're gonna shove those back out of the way. Fred is working with us today, so let's hope he does a good job. So far, so good. I think he'll be all right. There he is, riding the car. The first shove onto track number 1. We'll call it track 1. I'm pretty sure that's track 1. No, you know what? Something's telling me that's track 2 for some reason. So we'll say it's track 2. I can't make up my mind. Come on, Fred, help me out here. Alright, that'll do. That'll do. You can see in the background, I did a little kind of a diorama right there in the back corner with some trees. Get some of those. Oh, I can't even think of the name right now. But anyways, I did that a while back, maybe a month or so ago. I think it looks pretty good. The paper, that's actually cardstock Rail 80 2020 received with some other cardstock she got, and she gave it to me, and I just slapped it up on the backdrop. That actually accents the diorama I did pretty well, I think, because I am going for the fall look on my layout. There's Tom there, or not Tom, Fred riding the car. Okay. And yeah, all right. Come on, Jay, bring it back some. Bring it back some, Jay. Let's go. All right, we're getting there. We're getting there. We're spotting that car. Track 1. Track 1, track 2. Track 2, track 1. Oh, I don't know. Okay, so we dropped that car. Now we're riding back to the siding. We'll couple up to our cars. We have to hold on a minute because they're doing some yard work, so we can't shove back into the yard just yet. So meanwhile, that was going on. We got the GP9 doing its extra work. We're gonna bring this car down to fuel track 1 and spot it. It's got a full load of sand for the locomotives. And if you look to the left a little bit, you see a black line. That line is going to represent new track I'm going to lay down. I believe I'm going to use it for like MOW equipment and possibly spot the sand car. I haven't quite figured that out yet, so stay tuned for that. All right, here comes the West End yard crew. They got a different set of power now. They are going to start building the EWSP train, which is a southbound train to Springfield. Springfield CSX yard. I'm sorry, West Springfield CSX yard. I'm not really sure how realistic or prototypical that is. I don't even know if they have an EDSP. I figured it just makes sense on my layout, so we're going with it, at least for this layout. So we're grabbing our first cut of cars. Out of 10 cars we need to put together. I notice like when I'm kind of eye level or somewhat eye level with the layout, I need to, in the near future on my next build, I'm going to work on my grades a little bit more, because the main line and track 1 in the layout, or in the yard here, they have cork bed, and I wanted to set the yard tracks lower than the main line. And my grades are getting better on the other switches, or for industries and whatnot. I'm just I need to focus more on making the grades a little better. I mean, it's not horrible, however, you know, I mean, East Deerfield Yard's kind of beat up anyways. It's old. It's been around for years. That maintenance hasn't been the best when Pan Am owned it, or even I think Guilford before Pan Am. So it kind of, you know, I'm kind of in sync with that, I guess you could say. I don't really have any major issues with it, so I am not going to tear it up and do it over. I'm going to leave it as is. And when I get further into scenery, I want to kind of disguise it a little bit more with, like, you know, weeds and maybe a little bit of shrubbery, or maybe like a bush that popped up over time and they whatever. It's not in the way, so they're not doing anything about it right away. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. All right, so let's see, track 6543. That's track 3. We have some cars in this string, this line of cars we need to pull out. That CSX box car is going. That's one of them. And there's a couple other cars in there too. But we also need, we get to a certain point where we have to stop because there's 2 cars from WTE Recycling that need to go on this train as well. So we do pause for a moment, and I believe it might be right now after the train backs up. So stay tuned. And yes, it is. Here they come. So that crew's gonna shove their train on the track number 5. And the first 2 scrap gondolas are destined for West Springfield. I see Fred riding the train again, riding the shove. Oops. Yeah, I hit the wrong button. zoomed in automatically. That was a little close for comfort, right? Yeah, so we're going to spot these cars here, and then we're going to get the switcher out of the way. So you'd be happy to know, there's Fred, climbed down the locomotive. I actually ordered a microphone. It's actually a two-pair microphone. So hopefully it'll make voiceovers or videos, you know, when I'm speaking, a little easier. So we'll see. I'll give it a test out. It's supposed to come in today. We'll see. And the yard crew, West End yard crew now is going to continue building EWSP, and I believe at this point we are going to collect the 2 gondolas that were just spotted on track 5. And we're shoving back down on the track 4. We got our 2 gondolas. I kind of wanted them in the middle because they're supposed to be loaded. The Gonix gondola is loaded. You can't really see it. It does have some stuff in it, but... Alright, now we are... Oh, I left this in here. That was not a planned move, but I figured, you know what? We're going to leave it in there for a little laugh. Because I had to actually split the train up put most of it on track 4 and then some on track 5. I think it was just those two wood box cars there, the all-door box cars, which I don't even think they use anymore, but on my layout we use them. It's still rolling stock, so. Alright, so we're going to spot that boxcar on track 5. And then I believe we are going to get out of the way because the road power will be coming to collect their train, and then that'll be that. They will be headed south. Okay, West End Yard crew is going to get out of the way, and our power is going to be coming down track 6. You'll see the signal. It'll be green. And here it comes. I believe CSX ES44. Okay, so they grabbed the 2 cars from track 5. Now they're going to pull forward and shove back to track 4, get the rest of their train, as you can see right now. They got their train. They tested the brakes. Everything's in working order. They are out of here. Want to take this time to thank everybody for stopping by and checking out the channel. Appreciate all of you. Stay tuned for continuing operations here on the CSX Berkshire and Eastern Railway Connecticut River Subdivision. Again, thank you. I hope everybody has a great day. Stay safe. Happy modeling. Rail Fan Man signing out.